Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Arsenal, under Mikel Arteta's stewardship, delivered a cracking performance in their first home match of the Premier League season, walloping Leeds United 5-0. Goals from Victor Gyökeres, who bagged a brace, Jurrien Timber, also with a double, and Bukayo Saka ensured the Gunners maintained their flawless start, keeping their sights firmly on the title race. Despite niggling injury concerns for Martin Odegaard and Saka after the final whistle, the team's focus was unwavering, with the Emirates faithful roaring them on to what promises to be a memorable campaign. Gyökeres, shrugging off recent criticism from his Old Trafford outing, took to Instagram with palpable delight, posting, "Top win, brilliant support," while Timber echoed the sentiment, captioning his post, "A proper day at home." The match also marked a monumental moment for 15-year-old Max Daumann, who made his Premier League debut as a second-half substitute, earning a penalty in stoppage time that Gyökeres converted. The young lad, bursting with pride, shared on social media, "Premier League debut in front of you lot at the Emirates. A proud day for me and my family. Just the start." Teammates joined the chorus of celebration, with William Saliba, Ricardo Calafiori, and Daumann himself chiming in on Timber's post, while Gabriel boasted of another clean sheet, declaring, "Emirates +3 and a clean sheet." Summer signing Noni Madueke, formerly of Chelsea, and substitute Leandro Trossard also shared their joy, with Madueke noting, "Great win, thank God," and Trossard adding, "No place like home. Massive win." Patrick Vieira speaks out to Arsenal thrash Leeds United 5-0. Arsenal cemented their place at the top of the Premier League table with a commanding 5-0 victory over Leeds United at the Emirates Stadium in the second week of the season. In a match that showcased the Gunners' relentless ambition, a brace from Victor Gyökeres, a strike from Jurrien Timber, a goal from Bukayo Saka, and one additional goal from a penalty ensured a comprehensive win. Despite a spirited first-half display from the newly promoted Leeds, they were utterly outclassed after the break, underlining Mikel Arteta's burning desire to end Arsenal's three-season trophy drought. The match was a proper showcase of Arsenal's squad depth and quality. The first half was a cagey affair, with Leeds under Daniel Farke's stewardship holding their own through disciplined defending. But the second half was a different story altogether. Arsenal turned up the heat with their high-pressing game, forcing errors in Leeds' midfield and punishing them with clinical finishing. Gyökeres' opener, followed by a cracking goal from Timber, who's proving a revelation at right-back, set the tone for a rout that left the visitors reeling. Bukayo Saka, as ever, was a class act on the right flank. His goal, a sublime piece of skill as he danced past two defenders before slotting home, was the stuff of dreams for Arsenal fans. Meanwhile, the debut of young Max Daumann, a gem from the academy, stole headlines. Coming off the bench, the lad won a penalty that Gyökeres coolly converted, marking his arrival on the big stage with a performance full of promise and swagger. Beyond the pitch, Arsenal's day was made even sweeter by the announcement of Eberechi Eze's signing from Crystal Palace. The 27-year-old attacking midfielder is set to add a dash of flair to an already vibrant midfield, potentially easing the creative burden on Martin Odegaard. With Gyökeres' first Premier League goals, Daumann's dazzling debut, and Eze's arrival, this was a weekend that had Arsenal supporters buzzing with excitement. Arsenal legend Patrick Vieira, now managing abroad, was full of praise for his former club's display. What Arsenal showed today is the level needed to challenge for the title. Mikel has built a side with the perfect blend of intensity, creativity, and discipline. Goals from Gyökeres and Timber, plus Daumann's energy, prove they're ready to take on anyone, including Liverpool next week, Vieira told Sky Sports post-match. Tactically, Arsenal was spot on, showing why they're fancied as title contenders. Arteta's 4-3-3, with its high-pressing style reminiscent of Pep Guardiola's playbook, tore Leeds apart in the second half. The Gunners bossed possession with 65% and racked up 18 shots on target, with an expected goals (XG) tally of around 3.8. Leeds, despite a respectable 40% possession in the first half, ran out of steam and lacked the cutting edge to trouble Arsenal's backline. Jurrien Timber deserves a special mention. The Dutchman, thriving at right-back, not only bagged a goal but also put in a defensive masterclass with 3 tackles and 2 interceptions. William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes were rock-solid at the back, winning every aerial duel and ensuring a clean sheet for David Raya. The only slight blemish was Gabriel Martinelli's lack of sharpness on the left, where he spurned 2 golden chances. This victory was more than just 3 points, it was a statement of intent to rivals like Manchester City and Liverpool. With a blockbuster clash against Liverpool at Anfield looming next weekend, Arsenal are riding a wave of momentum. Last season's near misses have only fueled Arteta's hunger, and if Gyökeres keeps firing, Soccer stays sharp, and Ease hits the ground running, the Gunners could finally lift that elusive silverware. For Leeds, this was a harsh lesson in the Premier League's unforgiving nature. Farke must shore up his midfield and sharpen his attack if they're to avoid being outclassed by the big boys. For Arsenal and their fans, though, this was a night to savour a display of dominance, young talent and lofty ambition. The Gunners have thrown down the gauntlet. They're in it to win it. Arsenal receive fresh injury update on Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard ahead of Liverpool clash. Arsenal have been handed a significant injury update concerning Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard as they prepare for a crucial Premier League showdown against Liverpool next Sunday. The Gunners are gearing up for a tough test at Anfield, and the fitness of these 2 key players has been a major talking point following their recent knocks. The North London side secured a convincing victory in their first home match of the season, comfortably dispatching Leeds United. However, the win was overshadowed by concerns over injuries to 2 of their star players, Saka and Odegaard, who both left the pitch early during the match. Initial fears suggested that the injuries could be serious, casting doubt over their availability for the upcoming clash with Liverpool. However, scans conducted on Sunday have reportedly eased those concerns, with indications that the issues are not as severe as first thought. Martin Odegaard, Arsenal's influential captain, was substituted at half-time after sustaining a shoulder injury following a heavy challenge. The Norwegian playmaker appeared to be in discomfort, raising alarm bells among the Arsenal faithful. Meanwhile, Bukayo Saka, the club's dynamic winger, limped off just before the hour mark after providing an assist. The England international was seen clutching the back of his left leg, prompting fears of a recurrence of a previous hamstring issue that required surgery. Arsenal have been given a major boost, with the scans suggesting that neither injury is as grave as initially feared. This news will come as a relief to manager Mikel Arteta and the club supporters, who are bracing for potentially lengthy absences. Despite the positive update, it remains uncertain whether Saka and Odegaard will be fully fit in time for the trip to Anfield. Both players are now in a race against time to prove their fitness for what promises to be a blockbuster encounter. Arsenal are already grappling with a mounting injury list, with Kai Havertz, Ben White, Christian Nørgaard and Gabriel Jesus potentially sidelined for the match. The possible absence of Saka and Odegaard would further complicate Arteta's preparations for the clash with Jurgen Klopp's high-flying Liverpool side. Speaking after the Leeds match, Arteta expressed cautious optimism but acknowledged the severity of the situation. "I haven't spoken to the doctor yet, but for Bukayo to come off, it's significant," he said. "He felt something while running. It's not a good sign. We'll have to wait until tomorrow. Martin's is something with his shoulder. 2 negatives today, but let's see." Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!